I want to do bags that will last generations,
Quality.
so that they can tell stories, you know, so that a lady or a man can tell his grandson or granddaughter, you know, this bag, I bought it when XYZ happened, and it took me through this journey.
Wow.
So that's why bags, and that's why fashion,
That's incredible. So you've talked about finding out that leather, and is that what you use in most of your...
I use only leather,
Only
100% genuine Kenyan leather,
Wow.
and I'm really proud that it's, you know, it's the tanneries are literally almost closing, some of them, the older tanneries especially, because not too many people want to delve into the leather industry. The younger generation don't know the difference between leather and
faux leather,
you know,
leather,
which is really plastic, you know. And it's unfortunate, because then you buy a bag and within 2-3 months it's dead. You know, you don't want to wear it anymore because it's looking like...
Talk to us about your design inspirations. I'm curious to know, because some of these pieces have really unique designs that I haven't seen commonly.
Well, when you think about Kenyan bags, you think about browns and blacks a lot. And it's the dirty browns and the dirty blacks. And I thought, no, I don't want to do that. We're going into the summertime. This is the only period where the jacaranda leaves fall all over the place and make the flowers fall over the place, make the streets look lovely. You've got the Thika flame tree, you've got the Nandi flame tree. There's lovely flowers out there. A lot of Kenyans don't pay attention to it. But this is the only time of year that this happens. And I thought, this is the Kenyan summer. This is the African summer season. So let's make bags that celebrate the Kenyan season. And this particular bag is our flagship tote bag. It is a peach tote bag with a bit of hair on the sides. And this was inspired. The reason why I thought, let me make a tote bag, is it was the last bag that Jay's mom carried. It was a tote bag that looked, well, similar to this. And we thought, let's redesign it in memory of her, but also every lady loves a tote bag. You know, a simple little tote bag that you can throw your stuff in.
Fit in a lot.
your iPad, your mobile phone, your accessories, all your other things, even a little sweater if you want. It's really got a lot of space. You know, it's literally like, you know, I don't know why women like space in bags.
We call it just in case. You just never know.
But it's got a lot of space, and the interior also is hand woven, made by some ladies in Ruiru.
Wow, that's beautiful.
So I thought, let's put color into bags. Let's put color. So we have 7 different colors. In the tote bag comes in 7 different African summer colors.
What did you call this on the side here?
This is hair on. So the cow's hair is left on. And it's not skived off, which is what they normally do. So it's 100% leather, and it's, you know, the workmanship. Some of the people who are working on these bags are in their 60s. Some of the people making the leather are in their 60s and 70s. That skill set is getting lost because we are so used to buying knockoffs from, you know, other countries. I won't name the countries. Want to be diplomatic. Then the other bag we've got is, and this is really the bag that we really love, is our executive looking, we call it the Empress Mamba and Gold
fancy
bag. This is the kind of thing that if you're going out for a dinner or you're going for a big event and you want to make a big statement with your black and gold dress, you just put it on the table.
It looks expensive.
And it is also 100% leather. And one of the things we like to do is we like to play with the hair on the sides. We like to, you know, make our bags look kind of African and fancy, but have a modern touch. So this bag also, you know, it opens up with a lovely little mouth, and it's got a lot of space inside as well.
This is great.
Yeah, so, and then we do have our safari bags, which are unisex bags. So I'm not just making bags for men.
So that's the larger.
Yeah, that's a big weekend safari bag. So if you're traveling out of the country, or if you're going on a weekend safari, it's a sturdy, robust bag that is going to live with you for a very long time. So
you've said all of this is 100% leather. How does one differentiate when, as a you know, consumer or a customer going to, you know, buy a leather bag? How do you know what's real, what's fake?
If you enter into a genuine leather shop in Europe, what they would do is the gentleman, the sales rep, would always have a lighter, and they would take the lighter to the skin and leave the fire on, literally leave the flame on, because leather doesn't burn.
Oh.
Try that with your knockoff made in China. Oops, did I say that? It will burn.
Yeah.
It will melt.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. And you've got a variety. I saw even that you've got like laptop bags as well.
Yes, we've got a laptop bag. We've got a little kikapu bag that we've introduced, which is also the play on color. It's green and yellow, and that can fit literally anything you want it to fit. I wanted to call it a fruit basket, but I know a lot of people who are in college and stuff, they carry their files, they carry their laptops, they carry their sweaters, they carry their sneakers.
Yeah.
So that fits in there, and that's why the kikapu. And I think the kikapu it's been with us for a long time, but nobody's really thought
to reinvent it.
Yeah, how do I reinvent it and make it playful? Because I think we should let's play with color. We're Africans. Everybody else, when you're in Europe this time of season, everybody's in black and white. You know, but here we've been blessed with so much sun, so many flowers, and so much beauty that we should actually adorn ourselves in that, in that beauty and splendor that we have.
I noticed this particular label on all of your bags. This one right here.
Yes, that is the name of the brand, Joka Jok, which is the people of Jok. The reason why Joka Jok, and people ask, is I thought to myself, let's start a story about us Africans, and the black Africans contributed to the Egyptian kingdoms. They had one black warrior king who was renowned, and we've actually put him as part of the Joka Jok logo because we want to celebrate the fact that a lot of black Africa has always been put down as if they were the slaves and not the doers, yet they were the ones who built the pyramids. Yet they were the ones who, you know, brought some hieroglyphics that we can't even understand to this present date. You know, first writing in Africa, first university in Africa. A lot of firsts were in Africa that are never celebrated. We do not tell our story. So we said, let's name it Joka Jok so that people start to tell their stories. So there's another meaning behind the whole Joka Jok bags and the safari bag story.
Yeah. Before I talk about the cost of some of these bags, I just want to understand the production process in terms of how much work goes in from conception and design to sourcing of the leather. Just production-wise, walk us through the process.
Yesterday we slept at about 2 a.m. because we were trying to finish a couple of bags that were giving us a headache. In a day we will make about 4 to 6 bags, and they're all hand done in the workshop. So the leather craftsmen and women, because we employ both men and women to do this work, do everything by hand. A lot of the processes in the tannery as well, from the coloring of the leather to the washing of the leather. Some of it is mechanical, but a lot of it is also hand done and manual, and literally a labor of love. So when we go to the tannery in the morning, we don't go like, well, give us the black one, give us the gray one, give us... We go in, find rough pallets of leather that we'd like, and then we start to put print on them, put the different colors on them, and literally walk out with what we want. So we don't buy leather off the shelf, which is what a lot of people do. Hence the reason why you get a lot of the blacks and browns, because that's like a universal color. So you walk in and say, give me 8 brown, 8 black. But we said, no, let's break the mold. Let's break the mold. Whatever colors can be availed that look as African and celebratory as possible are the colors we're going to use. So the whole process from design, I hardly ever sleep because of the little baby. So my mind is constantly thinking, and it's easy for me to sketch in my head because I'm a graphic designer, so I don't really sit down with a pen and paper. I think up the concept, and in the morning when my team come in, I say, well, how about we try and get this kind of design to work with this? How is it going to work? For instance, in Kenya, they hardly ever make bags that are rigid and stand. So when I told my craftsman that I want this bag to be a statement that almost looks like a pyramid from the side, and it stands firm by itself without too much problems, and it's not a floppy bag, they said it's going to be too heavy. And I said, but you've never held a designer bag. It is heavy.
Yes.
It is heavy. And it's got to be rigid, you know, because it's a statement. When you stand or sit side by side with it, you want it to be saying something about your personality.
Yeah.
You don't want it to be
that type.
That kind of floppy. Yeah. But there are situations, maybe on the weekend, where you're just having fun and you want to go out and
more casual day.
You can do that.
I just want to show to the camera one of the laptop bags that we were talking about here.
Yeah, that fits. We do that for the 13-inch laptops and the 15-inch laptops, and it's 100% leather. One of the things I like about it is when you put your mobile phone or anything on it, it's not going to slide off. You know, because of the surface. And also, if you're a bit nervous, leather's a nice thing to feel. It
is. It's very nice.
Yeah, it removes the nerves when you're in a meeting, and most times you'll be in a meeting with your laptop, wondering, okay, how am I going to get this quote to be accepted?
And this brings you peace.
Yes, it does bring you peace.
I see some additional pieces that have been added.
So we've got I love this elephant print, huge elephant print weekender bag. That's more the manly statement, you know. I am a rough man from Africa, and I want you to know that I am present, kind of thing.
Right.
But there are guys who, when they see that bag, they're like, you know what, actually I made the wrong decision buying, because this was a late entry in our collection. We started with the original tan, which everybody knows. But as soon as they saw this, which was an experiment, it's a darker tan, which is actually inspired by the Savo elephants. So it looks like elephant skin. And it's not something that you're going to go into a tannery and walk out with kind of leather. It's one of those things where we said, let's experiment with what's available until we get something that actually does look like elephant hide. And yeah, we also do have those weekender bags in various colors. This one right here is one of my favorite because it is inspired by the Maasai and the red ochre that they use
beautiful color
on their hair.
That is a beautiful color. I'm obsessed.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
that is stunning.
A lot of people, as soon as they see this, they're like, actually, I can see myself walking around with this.
Yeah.
As a man, for me, I'd be like, okay, so what color are you going to wear to match with this? But maybe if you're wearing a pair of jeans and a little white T-shirt, that would go very well with this, because then this would bring color to...
This is the statement.
Yeah, this would actually bring color to everything that you're wearing. If you're more toned down and you're wearing duller colors. And obviously the safari bag also comes in a green, jungle green, and we have a line where the safari bag matches with the tote bag, so a lady can choose to have a tote bag with a matching safari bag.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk costing of 100% original leather. Now that we've fallen in love with the bags,
yes.
Which wasn't very difficult to do, talk to us about the range of cost of the different.
On the higher end, we've got the weekender bag, which is literally almost 18 square feet of genuine leather. That comes in at about 37,000 Kenyan shillings right now.
Okay.
That sounds expensive. However, the same bag with less work, with a lot less accessories, most other companies would sell it for 50, 60, 70,000 shillings. So we've decided to make the luxury item a bit more affordable to the Kenyan audience, because we don't want this to just be an export item. We want it is a luxury brand. Leather isn't something that everybody's going to be able to afford, but you should in your life afford 1 or 2 leather pieces that you can speak about and you can live with.
It's designer, people.
Exactly.
So I'm told we don't have a lot of time, so maybe just...
the tote bag is 8,500 for this particular one, and the range, the summer season range. And
I'd like to know
this
the price
little
of this
executive
bag.
one is 9,500 at this point, but it is on a limited edition. So this isn't going to be, not too many people are going to have this.
Yeah.
Is it going to be a statement piece? And we will keep on doing limited edition pieces.
For those who are thinking, what can I get Joey for Christmas? All right, there it is. And how about...
Those are about 2,000-3,000 shillings for the laptop cases and stuff like that.
Case then.
Yeah.
Okay. These are... I'm obsessed. I love color. I'm a cow, as you can tell. So everything that's happening here, I'm in love with. Lovely. How can people reach you? Where can they get more of your work and collections?
We have set this up on our Instagram page, and you can get us directly from there. We didn't want to set a website because most young people don't go to websites. They are on IG or Facebook. We are exclusively on IG. If you go to Ted Josiah or Joka Jok, you can place your order, and if you're in Nairobi, we will make sure that the delivery is free to you. If you're outside of Nairobi, we'll charge a nominal fee for the bags to get to you. Wow. And they get to you within 2-3 working days. Wow. Because everything is ready. So it's not that we are going to start stitching your bag from scratch. You just choose the bag you want, select the bag you want, make a payment, and the delivery is done.